Hey everyone, today I'm making a quick little video because I know there's going to be some questions for today's assignment. So I just wanted to show you how we're going to collect images for our digital collage project. So we want this collage to represent us, to represent maybe things we're interested in, to represent you as an individual person. So part of that is collecting some images. I'm going to show you what images are appropriate for us to use, and I'm going to also show you how we can add them to our assignment. So your assignment's going to be a Google Doc that looks a little something like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab, and we're going to be finding our images on Google. I'm sure you've all done a Google search before, but one thing that many of you students know that I'm interested in is I'm interested in basketball. I'm a big basketball fan, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick little search for basketball. I'm going to go to images. One thing I'm going to do is, this is to make sure that we have the correct images that we're allowed to use. We go over to here where it says tools. So that's the second row underneath kind of this search bar. You find the word tools. You click tools and it gives us another drop down. On the drop down, I'm going to go to right here where it says usage rights. I'm going to click that drop down. Now, for us to be able to use the images on our digital collage without getting in trouble for license issues, we have to click labeled for reuse. Labeled for reuse, this third option here. That means that these are images that you are allowed to use in your own artwork. Now, many of you probably have added images to collages or added images to assignments before, and sometimes you notice there will be like kind of a white border or a white background. For this assignment, we want to avoid that, and we want the transparent background. So to get that, you click here where it says color. You have the option of any color, black and white, or transparent. I'm going to click transparent. Now, I'm only given images that I'm allowed to use and that have a transparent background. Okay, for my collage, I actually kind of want a more realistic looking basketball, so I notice this one right here. I also notice there's the black and white one, which is kind of cool. Some that have kind of different countries' flags. But I think for my assignment, I'm going to go with this basketball that looks a little more realistic right here. So I click on that background, or I click on that image. You notice in the background there's this kind of gray checker pattern. That means that this is a transparent image. I can right click, or on a Mac, two-finger click, and I can say copy image. Once I've copied the image, I can go over here to my Google document. I can paste the image, and now that image is stored on this Google Doc, ready for my digital collage project. It's got a transparent background, which you obviously cannot see right here. And that is that step. The next step, if you read the instructions, is to give a brief explanation for how this represents you. Remember, we always write in complete sentences, so I'm going to type right underneath there and say, I chose a basketball. Alright, so that's one step. I have one image saved. If you look at the assignment, it says to save between 5 to 10 images. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or just reach out to me and I can help you out. Alright, bye everyone.